The number of dead has reached more than 1,000 after that recent typhoon in the Philippines, and more than 800 are still missing. CBN disaster relief teams are still on the ground nearly 2 weeks later, and they're working to reach remote villages. Lucille Talusan reports from Mindanao.
On board a military truck, teams continue to bring disaster relief and medical assistance to typhoon victims in remote villages that have been devastated and are difficult to reach.
This place looks like it's been hit by a tsunami, but it's really the furious winds of 110 miles per hour that caused a severe damage in this town center of Katiil, where BOPA made its landfall. The people here and the affected areas are calling for all the help they can get to recover from this disaster.
This is the first medical mission in the area. Most of the people were given free medication for fever, diarrhea, cough, and cold. Mary Jane Orada is grateful that her 2-year-old son was checked by a doctor and was given medicines for fever and cough. Her husband, who stepped on a nail, was given anti-tetanus shot. Mary Jane says this special attention they received eases the heaviness in their hearts. The couple's 9-year-old daughter was swept by flood waters and drowned.
At first, we were huddled together with my husband and our 3 children when the flood water suddenly rose and my daughter was swept away. Her last words were, "Papa, Papa, please help me." But my husband was not able to rescue her because he was trying to save all of us. This is our second life. I have accepted the death of my daughter because I know she is in heaven.
Alan Silat was relieved that a nurse dressed the burns on his leg.
I was trying to move my motorcycle to a safer place when I was carried away by the strong winds and landed on the hot exhaust pipe. I was afraid the infection on my leg was getting worse. I didn't have money to go to the hospital. Thank you very much. I feel much better.
Dr. Kim Pascual shares long-term plans to help the typhoon victims rebuild their lives.
Things that they need are not just housing, not just water, not just medical, but livelihood. How can they move on?
Aside from physical healing, the team also helps the victims heal emotionally by giving them trauma counseling. Church partners listen patiently to their stories and pray for them, sharing with them the hope that can only be found in Christ. Lucille Talusan, CBN News, Baganga, Philippines.